Just changing the belts on this 308 Cat. You got to take all this stuff off to get to the alternator belt. You got to take the guards, the air conditioner, the fan, all that apart to change this one belt. It's probably original, 3,000 hours. Can't adjust it anymore. Otherwise, you got to change the harness on this thing, and that's the DPF filter for regen. Now, if you see, these two ports is what the computer measures if it's clogged. Excuse my cigar. But anyway, when this thing died, it defuels the engine when that's clogged. And you can't start the engine, you can't do nothing. The trick I found out, the Cat dealer didn't want to tell me, was that to get it to start, to get it off the job site and not burn up Service Tech Cat $150 an hour charge, you loosen the DPF off the turbo back there so it can breathe, and the engine will start because it fools the two pressure sensors, and will refuel the engine to start it to get on a trailer or off the job site or whatever you got to do. Also, that DPF filter is like $4,000. They can clean them for $600-700 now. And Cat was trying to tell me they couldn't clean my old one; it was no good. And they wanted to send me a quote-unquote rebuilt one for $3 grand, which in fact was probably my old one. They tried to pull a fast one on me, so I got my old one back and told them to get this brand new one for $4 grand. So it cost $7 grand for them to come fix this thing. It only has 3,000 hours on it. It's like brand new because of this dumb thing. You can't delete that. The computer will shut. It's such an advanced pollution control, you can't delete that. And if you do, you got to reprogram the computer. It's like a big deal. Voids the warranty too. So they can clean these. There's a dry method. I think they use CO2 or something. There's millions of tiny holes in it that catches all the black soot. There's no soot, which is really nice. There's no pollution out of these engines really much at all. It's a Kubota engine. It's a Kubota component and a Caterpillar machine. They won't tell you that, but it's all Kubota. And the 289 skid steer we have. Same unit in the back like that, but you got to take the engine out to get this out. And that's coming up on 4,000 hours. So they want you to rev these things all day long. They don't want them to idle. So that thing has to get like 700-900 degrees or some insane high temperature to clean itself. And if you idle it, like doing small jobs, utility work, that thing never gets hot enough. So I don't see how it's really stopping pollution, because you got to rev the motor like wide open all day to do nothing. It's like goofy. So I don't know sometimes. Anyway, diesels are very difficult to make clean now. People don't understand. Like that rail right there, see that tube? Has 30,000 psi plus or minus to go to the injectors. You know what 30,000 pounds of pressure is? Of fuel pressure? And it comes off this little high pressure pump down there, the high pump. That develops 30,000 pounds. If you get any water or dirt in that thing, it blows the injectors off, ruins the engine. So you have to make sure your fuel is absolutely hospital clean. No water. Okay? So it's a whole new world of this stuff. I mean, this came out probably 10 years ago. Tier 4, Tier 5 now. And people have no clue what it takes to get this thing. The technology is amazing just to get this dumb thing to dig dirt. You kind of wonder sometimes. Anyway, I know about it a little bit about it, and I figured I'd put this in there. The motor runs beautiful. The machine runs beautiful. It's a really nice machine. It's a big, giant mini excavator. Weighs 24,000. And but they only have 3,500 hours and have to put $7,000. Cat charged $1,000 to come up here and plug their scanner in, not to fix anything, just to plug their scan and codes in. And Caterpillar's telling the kid online, the service tech, he wasn't even a Cat technician, what to do. And I'm looking and watching, they're wasting time on purpose to run the bill up. So I told the kid, take the damn, unbolt it from the turbo. It started right up. Then he changed the harness and came back with a new filter. So there's a lot of games being played here, folks. And I just got parts. This is the part that really gets me pissed. Watch this. It's pouring out. Okay, here's a Cat part, okay? From Caterpillar. Okay? From Caterpillar, from the dealer. What's that say right there? You got it, folks. A lot of this crap is Chinese, which pisses me off. Because this is like $35 for a plastic filter from China. Okay? Don't give me this, cat. You should be ashamed. I'm going to Komatsu. At least it's all Japan. You know? Come on, man. And I found out that Kubota, which is really popular, because a lot of it's made in Georgia here, nearby. Their farm equipment and their tractors, a lot of components are made assembled in Georgia, not China. So, this company is sold out to Communist China, okay? No excuses. It's a Shonda.